All right, this is a review. Algebra 1, I just need you to have Desmos pulled up, and you're not messing with your computer right now other than pulling up Desmos, okay? So, types of solutions. All right. This is review. Let's see. When I have a system, all that really is multiple lines graphed on the same grid, okay? It's multiple equations graphed at once, or you're trying to solve multiple at once. So if I have these two lines here that make an X, where's my solution? Do you remember? Just where they cross. So this is an example of one solution. Obviously, these are lines. When you have curves, you'll have more than one. Let's see. So go ahead and draw that on your paper. Yes. Okay, the other kind of solution you could have is no solutions, and that's when the lines are never touching. Oh man, I didn't do a very good job. Let's try again. Parallel. Okay, so these lines are parallel, they never touch, which means that they will never intersect, which means they will have no solutions. The picture is the most important part, so make sure you draw that. And then what do you think the last one is? You're really close. It's actually not all real numbers, it's infinite solutions. The reason we can't say all real numbers is because you're not solving for one variable, you're solving for points. And so we're going to call it infinite solutions because there's an infinite number of points, but it's not any point on the grid. It has to be something on the line. And since these lines overlap, notice I tried to draw two lines that are basically the same. There's an infinite number of points they have in common, and so infinite solutions, okay? So what you're looking for when you solve a system is an ordered pair that will make both equations true at the same time. However, when you graph by hand, this is annoying and time consuming. So we most of the time will use Desmos. And same thing, if you were given two lines on your like EOC or something, I would absolutely not graph it by hand. I would just go to Desmos and type it in. And so that's exactly what you are going to now type these two equations in. So we'll start with number 1. Go to Desmos and type in -5/3 x minus 6 and y equals 1 6x plus 5. I will show you how to do this if you've never used it before. Okay, so because these lovely lines cross at -6 4, I write that down. And I didn't get that using my brain. I used Desmos, which is a lovely tool, okay? So can you try the next one? Delete these out by clicking the X, and then you can, or you could, I guess, highlight or change them out. Type in the next two. These are in standard form. It would be really obnoxious to graph these by hand. We're not going to. Type it in. So write down your solution, please. It is at -5, 3. Isn't that so easy? Man. But just looking at the graph, you need to see, okay, where do these two graphs or these two functions intersect? You have a quadratic and you have a linear. You just need to figure out where they cross. That's it. So if let's see, how many times do they intersect? Twice. So how many solutions will I have? 2. Maybe you should make a note of that. Probably. 2 solutions. Because they intersect twice, you have one at -1, 2. Where's the other? -3, -2. Ta-da! Can you try the next one? It also has 2 solutions because they cross twice. This typically happens when you have a quadratic and a line, because the quadratic will turn back around. So again, 2 solutions. Check with your table, see if you're getting the same thing. I've not done it, so. Where do they intersect is where I'm asking. Make sure you always do the x value first and then the y value. We go left to right, then up or down. This point is at 1 1. So those are your 2 solutions. You write them as coordinate pairs. Please make sure that they have parentheses around them because they're coordinate pairs.